What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the HG, the Origin Heavy Gundam. Now, obviously, by this monochrome box art, you can tell this is a premium Bandai kit, and I just want to say thank you to USA Gundam Store, as always, for making this review possible. Guys, do check out the link to their store down below. You can pre-order and buy different P-Bandai items there, so if you're looking for a good place in the US to get them, check out USA Gundam Store. So check them out down there in the link below. And let's get into it. So this is basically a variant of the Gundam local type. In the Gundam the Origin line, we've seen a few different variations of that kit come out so far. It's a really nice kit, very solid, really nice, love it a lot. And this is the Heavy Gundam variant of that, so it's got that big giant gun arm. I've reviewed the Master Grade Heavy Gundam, which was also a P-Bandai kit. This one's going to be definitely a little bit different in its styling because it's the Origin version, but it is still going to be relatively similar, I guess, just in its kind of overall design. But I think this version does look nicer than the Master Grade, actually, if you ask me. But it is, of course, in the smaller scale. It doesn't have the inner frame and things like that, so just a trade-off as to which one you want to go for. But let's take a look around the box. There's not going to really be too much to see, as it's a P-Bandai box. You can see it's just nothing really too much there. Heavy Gundam there on one side, and the list price for this is 2,200 yen. So again, with it being a P-Bandai kit, if you can get it for anywhere near 2,200 yen, then that is good. Anything around probably $25, $30 should be expected. As it gets more rare, it could definitely get up to be more expensive, much more than that. But anyway, here we have some marking decals, which look very similar to the Gundam local type. What was it, the North American version, the black one. And it's also got the same shield as that one as well. So that really nice light grayish tan color for the inner frame. I like that a lot. And yeah, it definitely looks very similar to that. So you can see we got some new parts there for the cannon, it looks like. And I think this maybe has a new beam rifle as well as the giant cannon arm. So there's some parts for that. It looks like there's probably our new parts all here on the A runner. And there's some other parts there. So looks like quite a bit actually new to this kit. So let's take a look. Whew! Oh. I thought this was the back of the manual at first, and this was just like, that's how the kit just looks like. They just printed it for some reason all in black and white, but no, it's just that the whole manual is just all in black and white. There's no color, so it's not just like the regular manual plus an extra page or something how to make the new parts. They give us a whole new manual for this kit, so this is just where to put all the different sticker markings and everything. Again, it's all in black and white. You do have the color guide down here though, but again, it doesn't have any actual colors, but we do have the different mixes, so if you wanted to mix any of those colors there, you can use that color guide there. It is in Japanese and English. We have our parts list here. As you can see, we are not going to really have much in the way of extra parts. Really, it looks like pretty much the only thing is just one of the beam saber blades you'll have left over. You'll only be able to use one instead of the two of those, so that's pretty good. Usually with P-Bandai kits, you have lots of leftovers, and that's kind of annoying, but construction is going to start off with the body. There you go, and then the backpack, and then the head, and the waist, so kind of going from the core section out. Then onto the arms, left arm, left leg, right leg, putting the whole body together, and then onto the flame launcher. That's what that thing is called. That's an interesting name. I don't think I actually ever knew that before, but apparently it's called a flame launcher. So you got that, and then you have the special beam rifle. So yeah, it does come with a new beam rifle, which also does look pretty cool. You can definitely just give that to a different kid if you have the other different versions of the Origin local type Gundam or something. I would just probably give that to a different one. And then we got the big shield as well, the big boy shield. So very cool stuff in here. Let's check out the runners. All right, so first up is our foil stickers. Very minimal sheet of foil stickers here, just one there for the eyes, and then two little red ones there for the cameras on the front and back of the head. But then again, we do have a much larger sheet here of marking stickers. So in kind of typical the Origin style, we have a bunch of marking, lining markings there, all little orange ones there, and then a whole bunch of little caution markings all in white. Some of the larger markings there, the EFSF logo, 01 logo, the 78-2 logos there in white as well. We've got SB13 here in clear pink for our beam saber effect parts, and PC001 for our polycaps in that kind of dark brownish gray color. So runner A here is starting off with a nice big full 4-color runner, and it's brand new specifically for this kit. We've got some bright yellow there, kind of orangish yellow across the bottom, very nice. Some black throughout the center here, some light gray up in the corner, and then this side over here in that kind of light tan color that's used for the joints, and also some for the what did they call that? I already forgot. The big gun. Anyway, it's got some parts on there. So it's got all new feet and everything on there. So I'm actually surprised at how much is actually new on this kit. Because runner B1 here is also brand new for the kit. So we've just got a whole bunch here in that very dark brown color. I think like we saw with the other, the black Gundam local type. And so yeah, just a whole bunch of parts on here. New parts for the legs, arms, head, and yeah, it's just quite a bit new. So it'll be interesting to see the two of them side by side because I hadn't really noticed how much of this kit was new. And then we do also have a runner B2 as well, which is a copy of this section of the runner here for parts for the arms and legs. And runner C here is back to that light tan color, like I said, which is used for the joints and things like that. And I was going to say this is a not new runner for this kit because it just says at the top the marking is just Origin MS. But actually, as I looked at it, I thought I've definitely never seen those parts before. And I've built all of the different Origin kits. So yeah, and I checked the back. This is a 2018, so this is actually a new runner. Runner C2 in that same kind of slightly orangish red color that we saw again with the black local type. We've just got parts here for the face, the under the eyes, the chin, and the jewel on the top of the forehead. I should also mention that this runner is not new for this kit. This is from just the original Gundam local type, so that makes sense. Runner D, however, though, is back to more new parts in just a kind of standard gray color. So actually a lot of different tonal differences in different versions of gray that we got with this kit. So that'll be nice. Obviously some parts for the new beam rifle there, as well as parts for the cannon. Runner D2 are one little clear red part there for the visor on the head. And then runner E is not a new runner. This is just the shield parts from actually the FSD, what I was thinking. I think I've just been talking about the black and local type, and I completely forgot about the FSD as well, which did also come out earlier this year. So this runner also from 2018, I should say. But this is another one of the very few runners of this kit that is not new in this case. So there you go. There is the HG, the Origin Heavy Gundam. And it's always nice when you're getting one of these kits that you think is just essentially just a color swap with a few new weapons or something like that. And you find out there's actually a lot more new to it than you had previously really noticed. So that's a pleasant surprise. I guess I just hadn't really looked very closely at it. I just saw that it just has the big gun and the cannon and everything. I thought that's pretty cool. I actually don't really like this part here in the stomach. This kind of looks like it's got like this chest piece on top of like a big beer belly gut there hanging out. So I don't know, it looks kind of weird, but otherwise the whole thing does look really cool. And I don't know if I can maybe switch that out or maybe use some different parts or something for that. I'll check it out. Anyway, I'll have the review coming up for you guys next. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to USA Gundam Store for sponsoring the review. And if you guys have questions and comments, leave those down below. As always, guys, look forward to hearing from you. I'll see you in the review. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.